ladies, I'm here on that show. To talk about some NBA news. Our episode 69. Nice. We're gonna talk about some of the news from the day. So first thing I want to go over is really some stat. Zion Williamson. I want to go over his last 7 games and talk about how good he's been. But I just uploaded a little bit ago a recap from today's Phoenix Suns and Pelicans game. If you haven't go watch that recap, go watch that. And all my other videos uploaded today, including the 2 NFL recaps and the MLB news video. But Zion Williamson over his last 7 games, the last 2 games and the back-to-back against the Suns, he put up 35 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists today in a W. The other night, 35 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists in a W. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists in a W. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists in a W. 30 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists in a W. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and then 23 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 7 wins. They've won their last 7 games. Zion's put up phenomenal numbers, a few near triple-double games. They should definitely be in the top 10 in MVP talks right now. They own the Suns right now. If he keeps scoring and playing like this consistently this season, he's definitely gonna be maybe near the top 5 in MVP, top 5 or 10 in the MVP talks. And he's been cooking these last few games. He just owns that Poverty Suns team right now. But everyone was chatting. Now they want to gas the man up. Inconsistency from some fans. Now y'all want to switch up. Everybody was talking crazy last year when he was injured, but now everybody wants to get back on the Zion train after they were getting off of it. Started talking crazy when he was injured, and I'm glad to see Zion's doing good. So he bodied the Suns, and he's just been really phenomenal with that Pelicans team. Won their last 7 games, he's put up a few 30 piece. He's probably going to have a 40, 50 piece by the end of the season. He's just unstoppable. It's hard to stop Zion Williamson. So yeah, but next thing we'll talk about is Draymond Green. He listed his reasoning for why he's never counting out the Lakers out in the Western Conference playoff race, and he's not counting them out. And he's just such a LeBron dick ride. It's because he's in love with LeBron. That's why he's not listing the Lakers out of the playoff race. He's literally getting paid by like 2 teams at this point. I think he's getting paid by the Lakers to say this stuff. I don't know. It's because he wants to join the Lakers. That's why he praises LeBron James, because he wants to join the Lakers. But I don't even know if they'll make the play-in, man. Like, random ass Draymond Green meat riding over LeBron James.
Yeah, right now I do. You know, it seems like we talked about it earlier. It seems like when Dallas plays a good team, they play well.
We ain't talking about new media stands for sucking up for Clutch Sports, and that's sad. Also, the 2016 Warriors, I don't know if we were the greatest team. The 96 and 97 Bulls were better, and they 3-peated from 96 to 98. But he also talks about new media, but old media was better. The new media just sucks. And he's just counting those Clutch Sports checks. So just he's only saying that because he likes LeBron James. The Chicago Bulls, they have, as we talked about over a few of these NBA news videos, that the Bulls could trade DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic to the Lakers, and the Bulls could get Russell Westbrook in return. But this report from Jay Cali Hoops. The Chicago Bulls have zero interest in Russell Westbrook and a potential trade involving DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic. The Lakers are in like their own imaginary world in terms of trade values. They also had 3 different paths they were looking at to trade Russell Westbrook, trade some combination of Beverly, Nunn, and picks, or in 2 separate deals. The Lakers are like in their own imaginary world in these terms of trade values, and I don't blame the Chicago Bulls not being interested in Russell Westbrook. He just sucks. Like, why would you trade DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic just for Russell Westbrook? I just don't know if anyone's gonna trade for Russell Westbrook. I mean, obviously the Bulls are gonna not be interested in Russell Westbrook, man.
Are you ready? It's a Saturday tripleheader.
And I don't know, some Lakers fans not be interested because of like how DeMar would help the Lakers, considering he can't like shoot. He's not a great shooter, and he's not the best of defenders. I don't know why this is relevant, because the media making up lies and need to clear it up, saying the Bulls ain't interested or they have zero interested. The point of a trade for the Bulls would be to tank and get 2 unprotected picks. Like, why do they care about what expiring salary comes back? And there was a report like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine are said to be untouchable for the Bulls. And I feel like everybody but Lakers fans already knew this. Like, the Bulls wouldn't do this, but Lakers fans think they're going to get everybody. The Bulls are stuck in mediocrity, and Russ is on like a $50 million contract or something. So I think if that trade did happen, I think it would be bad for both sides. I don't think DeRozan's a great shooter or defender. Nikola Vucevic is not as good as he used to be. Suns studio analyst wants them to put Zion Williamson on his back next time they play the Pelicans. But this was before the game today. Just unclassy from this Suns studio analyst, wanting them to intentionally hurt Zion Williamson. They didn't even want to confront him after the game. They're just so butthurt. It's just lame. If you don't want somebody to do a 360 dunk on you after the game, then play defense. I mean, I just don't get why the players outside DeAndre Ayton were so upset, and this studio analyst wanted them to hurt Mr. Zion. They're the most annoying team in the league. They wanted him to wanted them to injure Zion. The Suns lose and they just get pissy. Like, such a soft team. It's a crybaby organization. That's why they never get respect. Cocky team, but can't take the heat they dish out. Just soft like Charmin Ultra Soft. They're the biggest weirdos in the NBA. So, yeah, but just this studio analyst and the Suns, outside DeAndre Ayton, really soft. Handled this very, very poorly. Report the Orlando Magic are expected to shop Terrence Ross, Gary Harris, and Mo Bamba. I got hoes calling. Yeah, that Mo Bamba. They're once again one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference, more than a dozen games of the season. As a result, it seems they're going to be shopping Terrence Ross, Gary Harris, and Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba's just, I don't know, not that good. I think, and people say, oh, Bamba and Harris were literally re-signed in the summer. Maybe they were re-signed just so they could be traded. They signed them so they could go and trade them. They tried signing Hartenstein, but he chose the Knicks last minute. So they kept Mo, but he's just a bad player and he's just soft. And Gary Harris is probably the only one with real value. And they didn't expect Bol to have this big emergence. Like, he's had a big emergence. And the addition of Banchero's left Bamba expandable. So Bamba's not a good basketball player and he's just soft. I mean...
What does it mean to have him here today to see that?
Yeah, it's everything. Being the last pick, all that kind of stuff. My family's always...
Next thing I want to talk about is the New York Knicks asking price for Cam Reddish appears to be a second-round pick or a player on a rookie contract with a different skill set, per at Steve Popper, a writer.
Ready to go celebrate with your guys?
Yep.
Get in there. Congrats.
Appreciate it, guys. God bless. It looks like he needs
Because talent just can't be taught. It doesn't matter how toxic, lazy, or uninterested you are. If you got the talent, then teams will gladly take turns being your pastor and trying to fix you. I don't know, he's just... Maybe... What could they trade? What would they want in return? Like, it says they want like a second round pick or a player on a rookie contract with a different like skill set. Maybe like an Isaac Okoro, but I feel like he's the same as Cam Reddish. They need more 3-point shooters.
Now, the throw he made to McCaffrey versus the Blitz was an amazing throw. This team has now won 6 straight games.
But, he quite said this is not quite accurate. It's the current market, but not the asking price. So, it's basically not the asking price.
He went inside the 49ers locker room, and we will have a chance to hear.
So he's basically saying it's the current market, not the asking price. It's the current market for Cam Reddish. And you didn't even some people didn't even read the article properly. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they could go out and get like a Johnny Davis, possibly. They could trade for the Wizards or the Sixers. I think those are definitely 2 teams to look at. Because they're looking for a player on a rookie contract with like a different skill set. But this is the current market, like not the asking price. An NBA source believes Kyle Kuzma, once out of DC, he's looking for over $20 million a season in a big market or with a contender. So, an NBA source believes Kyle Kuzma wants to get out of Washington. He's looking for over $20 million a season in a big market or like with a contender.
So I'll admit it, I'm a pass bomb guy.
Look, I think he's definitely got better since he's left the Lakers. Honestly, I really think he's left the Lakers. I don't know. I feel like he would fit nicely in the Suns. They desperately need a power forward. Possibly. And I feel like DC is a big market, though. It's not like a small market. So, I don't know. It'd definitely be interesting to see what team. Maybe the Heat, the Suns could be 2 options right there. So, but we'll see. Yeah, it's all for saving this NBA video. So, until next time, I'll go live. Peace.